Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Troll Doubles OU with D Cubed. First off, I just want to say before we start this episode that I've had a blast during this series. The teams I've built have been really fun. I couldn't be more pleased with the teams that we've been able to use on this series. And our battles are going really well. We're climbing the ladder really fast. We're winning a lot of games. We had a rough first episode, but after that we've really taken off and won a lot of games. So that's really cool. I just want to say the team has been cool. We've been winning games, and I've just been having a blast making this series. So I hope that any of my viewers or future viewers are enjoying it as much as I am, because I love doing this. This is awesome. So yeah, today we're just going to be using the same team that we featured last episode. This will be this team's second episode. It is the Ninetales setup, the Lilligant setup with Chlorophyll and Entrainment onto Regigigas. We haven't been able to use the Chlorophyll setup too much. I think we used it in one of the two battles last game, but Typhlosion really showed what he can do last game. And I believe I talked about wanting to use Rotom and Pinsir more, so hopefully we'll get to use these two more and really show you what they can do. Rotom is a more defensive Pokemon that can kind of switch around and spread Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp as needed. And then Pinsir is just a Pokemon that I want to see really what it can do, because I have not used it in VGC much at all, so it's a Mega that I do not have a lot of experience with. So I want to give it a shot. But I think this team has a lot of potential. It's a really good team, and we've been doing really well on the ladder, so let's just hop right into it. We'll do 2 or 3 battles this episode, depending on how the games go, how fast they are, how we're feeling. But I really like this team, so I'll try to get 3 episodes in for you guys. Yeah, episode length is something I'm not always sure of, but Cybertron and all the YouTubers on the VGC YouTubers, their episodes tend to be 20 to 30 minutes. So I don't think it's too big of a deal to have 3 showdown battles in one episode, because typically showdown battles are shorter than battle spot battles anyway. So I think that 3 episodes is fine for an episode. All right, here we go. So our opponent has a pretty interesting team here. We see Clefable, which is a Pokemon that has caused trouble for us in the past on the series. Aerodactyl is definitely going to be his Mega here, so we'll have to watch out for that. But we can probably safely just assume that Aerodactyl does not have the Focus Sash, and that might be a good thing for our Regigigas, who might be able to one-shot it with Ice Punch. I don't know for sure, though. I think Lilligant Ninetales looks pretty good here. If he chooses to lead that Volcarona, we can just go straight for the switch. If he leads that Gastrodon, we can threaten the Leaf Storm on it. I just think that this lead, the only Pokemon that would give this lead some problems is maybe that Aerodactyl, but I think we can probably play past that. And I don't think there's much else. I think Rotom might be a good lead. And actually, I think I might consider leading Rotom this game. And after that, Pinsir has close combat, so Pinsir is a good lead here as well, unless he leads Aerodactyl. But Rotom can handle Aerodactyl pretty well. So I think maybe this might be the game to just lead Pinsir and Rotom, although the Gastrodon would give us some trouble there. Do we want to do it, though? How about we lead... This is a tricky one, definitely. He has a lot of threats to my Lilligant Ninetales lead, and that's why I'm kind of... The Regigigas sweep would be nice if we get it up. And I think, actually, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. I think Rotom was definitely a good switch for a lot of leads. He leads Volcarona and Aerodactyl. Okay, so that's a little scary for us. And maybe letting Pinsir and Rotom would have been better here. But let's try to get the sweep going, and if not, we can kind of bring in Rotom and Typhlosion, maybe, and play from there. But I think turn 1, I'm just going to try to set up the sweep here and get that Regigigas going. Oh yeah, it is Mega Aerodactyl, and he does protect, so that's good for us, because we're not going to be taking as much damage. I'm guessing he went for Heat Wave here, though, yeah. Alright, yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage to our Lilligant, and no burn, so that's fortunate on our Regigigas. So Rotom is pretty good at bringing here, actually. And I think I might bring in Rotom and just Crush Grip that Volcarona and maybe go for a Thunderbolt or a Will-O-Wisp on his Aerodactyl. And I think that's the best move to go for here. The question is, do I want a Will-O-Wisp? Do I want a Thunder Wave? I think Thunder Wave the Aerodactyl actually is the best play for me. Thunderbolt is not going to KO it. Will-O-Wisp can miss, and he still outspeeds me and threatens flinches with Rock Slide. So I think Thunder Wave the Aerodactyl so I can double target it next turn and just go for the Crush Grip on Volcarona. I think that's a pretty safe play. Rage Powder, okay, so hopefully this KOs. And it does, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there was no way he was going to live that. Oh, we take that really well. And yeah, we get the Thunder Wave off. So yeah, the chances of hitting Will-O-Wisp through Rock Slide was not very good, so I didn't want to take that risk. And now that Aerodactyl was paralyzed, I can outspeed it with pretty much everything I have. And Regigigas is looking very nice here, because he might bring this Hydreigon here thinking that he can take that Crush Grip, but we do have Drain Punch on our Regigigas. So if he lets us get a Drain Punch off of that Hydreigon and heal back a lot of health, that's going to be good for us. If he brings an Uxie, Uxie's really passive. I don't think he'll get much out of bringing Uxie here. I think that Gastrodon might be a Pokemon we could see here. Yeah, Clefable and Uxie would be really passive, so I don't think he'll bring in those two right now. He really needs to kind of lay on some offense here to get rid of this Regigigas before it does too much damage. And yeah, he does bring the Hydreigon as I thought, so I think the Thunderbolt onto Aerodactyl to put some damage on it and put it in the KO range of another attack, and then just Drain Punch that Hydreigon is the best move for us. This Drain Punch, I do not think it'll one-shot, but it'll hopefully give us enough health that we can take an attack, at least one attack from my opponent. So he switches out, so that's a good move by him. But, oh my gosh, Drain Punch does so much damage. So if he's Life Orb, he actually is going to knock himself out here. Oh, he does get... Ooh, yeah, that's unfortunate. He gets the burn on Regigigas with Flamethrower. I think that was the move my opponent had to make to get himself back into the game, though. So Will-O-Wisp, Gastrodon, and he's probably going to protect to switch Hydreigon here, honestly. So a play I can consider, actually, is just a double targeting that Gastrodon. But I think that might be a little risky. Yeah, that's definitely a little risky. Actually, I'm considering going for the Thunder Wave on Hydreigon, honestly. Actually, no, I don't want to risk it. I don't know how good my opponent is. Alright, he does switch out, so maybe Thunder Wave would be better there. We're going to get a lot of damage on Uxie. Well, a little bit of damage. That's a pretty bulky Pokemon, actually. It's definitely a Cresselia substitute. It's got a lot of bulk, and he Toxics my Rotom. So that is going to definitely be annoying here. Yeah, our Lilligant was KO'd, so we do not have a lot of answers to this Gastrodon, so I think that oh, we do have Solar Beam and Typhlosion, actually. So I'm going to bring in Typhlosion and go for the Solar Beam onto that slot. I don't know if he's going to predict this or not. He might not, honestly. So I think I'm going to Thunder Wave that Uxie. Does it have Synchronize? No, it has Levitate. Let's try the Solar Beam here. If he switches out, we can always bring in our Sun back and get him later with it. But I really want to... we have a good shot to get the KO here, and I really want to go for it. I'm not sure if he'll be expecting Typhlosion to... Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. So we get the Solar Beam off. That's going to be a one-shot. So yeah, Typhlosion did stop. He does have Thunder Wave, so that's a bit of a problem. But I can't expect much more from Typhlosion than that. So that was definitely a good... Typhlosion did what he needed to do. Because our Lilligant got KO'd, we were looking really bad against that Gastrodon. So I'm glad that we could... So yeah, we're locked into Solar Beam now. So switching out into Ninetales, I think, is definitely going to be what we want to do. Pinsir is going to be important because we have Feint on Pinsir, so we can just Feint that Hydreigon and get the instant KO. And this Aerodactyl is paralyzed, so our opponent is losing a lot of momentum here. So I think Thunder Wave and Clefable, or maybe we're going to burn it, honestly. I don't think it has a recovery option, so I think burning it is going to be a better option. And I'll switch into Ninetales to renew my Sun. And he does follow me, so that's fine. Will-O-Wisp misses, that's unfortunate. And Psyshock does not do too much damage to the Ninetales. Yeah, I think we want to get Rotom out of here, honestly. I think Rotom is more important to us than Typhlosion. So I'll bring in Typhlosion here. And I don't know how much Foul Play is going to do that Uxie, honestly. Probably not that much. I don't think its attack's very high. I might protect Ninetales, yeah. I think I'm going to make a defensive play and just protect Ninetales. He might follow me again, and that'd be fine for us, honestly. Yeah, follow me, perfect. And energy, okay, so that was a good switch, He targeted Rotom there and tried to get the KO on it, which I think was a good move on his part. But yeah, Typhlosion got a pretty free switch in there, so I actually honestly might want an Eruption here. And I do more long-run damage than Heat Wave, although, let's see what we can do here. Actually, we were both paralyzed, so our Typhlosion will outspeed his Uxie. Yeah, so I'm going to Eruption, and I will overheat that Clefable. Ooh, he switches in Aerodactyl, so that's fine. And follow me is perfect. So we'll be getting a lot of damage off here with Typhlosion if we hit. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, that's bad for us. That's very bad. We can Foul Play this Aerodactyl for some decent damage, but I think I'm going to sack Typhlosion, honestly. We didn't get the attack off, though, so now we can change moves. And oh, he's going to follow me, though. That's bad. I think I'm going to protect and sack Typhlosion, maybe. Go for the Heat Wave, protect. Let's try that. We can always disable. Actually, yeah. This is a really good move because we can disable the next turn. We get paralyzed. That's unfortunate. But he KOs us. Okay. The question is Pinsir going to be able to KO this Clefable? And I think he's going to. I think that return onto Clefable, hopefully we'll get him, and then we can disable that Aerodactyl, because that Rock Slide is going to be doing a lot of damage to us. So this will be a really clutch disable, and this is why I have disable on Ninetales. It's a fast Pokemon, and there's a lot of support on this team. Ooh, this needs to KO. Oh, darn it, I forgot about that. Yeah, Ninetales is faster than Pinsir, so please, oof. Yeah, that's not good for us. I think we might have just lost. Yeah, actually, I think we did lose, honestly. We'll see if he brings in here. If he brings in Hydreigon, we can outspeed him, and maybe we have a game from there. I do not know, though. Okay, so hopefully we can outspeed him and get off of just a Thunderbolt and Foul Play. We'll pick up the KO on Hydreigon. This is tricky, though. Yeah, I think this might look like our first loss, honestly. Yeah, I forgot about that Follow Me. Follow Me, it seems like, ooh, he is Scarf Hydreigon. That's going to be game, actually, because Rotom's going to die this turn. Yep, alright. So a good game for my opponent. He played that well. Aerodactyl was kind of a problem for us. The biggest problem was, honestly, I think was taking out that Aerodactyl. I should have taken it out earlier. We're at 12:50, so not that bad. I'll hop into another game here. I don't think there's too much to analyze in that game, honestly. What could I have done better? Yeah, I think targeting the Aerodactyl earlier was really important. That turn where I disabled the Clefable as he followed me, that was definitely a misplay. I probably should have maybe switched out Ninetales or something and gotten the KO. Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. That was a bad turn. Alright, so our opponent once again has an interesting team here. This looks like it might be Trick Room with that Regigigas. And he also has the Fake Out Belly Drum set up. So I think I want to lead something that can stop that Fake Out Belly Drum for sure. And I think that looks like it might be maybe Rotom, honestly. Rotom Rotom can have his Lapis Pokemon pretty well. And then maybe this is kind of weird, but I'm not going to lead Lilligant and Rotom. Because Gastrodon is another thing that Rotom can't touch. And I could lead Pinsir though. And yeah, honestly I like Pinsir a little better. So Rotom Pinsir. Hopefully they can put in some work and we can win this game. Yeah, he does lead that Gastrodon. And he's Air Balloon Heatran, but that's not a big deal for us. Is Close Combat going to one-shot this Heatran? I honestly don't know if I want to find out. I might just double target Heatran this turn. Yeah, let's go for it. We're going to look stupid if Close Combat does want to kill a Heatran, because then we'll just be Thunderbolting a Gastrodon, but I'd rather better safe than sorry. And yeah, that's exactly why we did that. And yeah, we do outspeed him, so we get that double target off, get the KO. He goes with it, yeah. A lot of Gastrodons, it seems like you're going to have Toxic. Stall is definitely something that works better in Doubles OU than VGC. There's more turns to do it in, there's more Pokemon to support you and stall. Alright, he brings in Azumarill here, which is an interesting choice. And if he has Belly Drum, I think Thunderbolting is more beneficial to me than Will-O-Wisp. So I think I might Thunderbolt the Azumarill and protect my Pinsir to scout for what he's going to go for. Oh, he Aqua Jets his own Gastrodon. That's pretty cool, actually. And no Stitch Berry. Okay, and good Protector. So that was definitely a good turn for us. Yeah, now do we want to switch into something that can take that Ice Beam easier? Maybe we should Will-O-Wisp Gastrodon, switch in type. Yeah, let's do that. The Azumarill is not threatening me much, so let's Will-O-Wisp Gastrodon and switch in Typhlosion. Yeah, he's gonna Aqua Jet again. He can't Aqua Jet my Typhlosion while his Gastrodon's out. And yeah, Ice Beam not doing much Typhlosion there, so perfect. And then what I want to do this turn, honestly, is switch my Rotom and Ninetales. Yeah, I'm not gonna think about this move, honestly. I think Typhlosion, he's not going to be expecting this Solar Beam. So if we switch in the Ninetales so that we get the Sun up, we can get the free Solar Beam off and get a lot of damage onto that Gastrodon. And then we are free to Solar Beam the Azumarill the next turn. So if this turn works out, this will be really good for us. A huge momentum swing if we can get this off. Alright. And no switches. Perfect. So this should KO. Alright, nice. Not sure what he's going to bring in here. Yeah, he forfeits. Perfect. So yeah, I think we'll have time for one more game. That was a good game. I forgot to check my rating after that, but we'll check it after this next game. Yeah, so that game showed how this team can play if we don't lead the setup. Ooh, yeah, this guy is a very threatening team. This is definitely a VGC-looking team. He's got double Genies, Heatran, Greninja, Aegislash. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game. Yeah, this is probably going to be our first real challenge with this team. This is the toughest team we've seen so far. And I do not think that leading Lilligant Ninetales is going to work, because that Thunderous is threatening us, the Fake Out is threatening us, the Landorus threatens that lead quite a bit. So we gotta change things up for this game. I think leading Typhlosion is not too bad. Typhlosion and, yeah, we have a lot of trouble against this team, honestly. Typhlosion and Pinsir, maybe, that could work. Although I want to go to... Something a little more assuring against the Thunderous is what I want, honestly. I'm considering going Lilligant, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I have a few reasons for this. One, I can get in the Regigigas if he lets me. Two, I can sleep out of the Aegislash if he leads it, which he doesn't. And three, yeah, this Greninja is going to have Ice Beam, but I think I'm going to switch out my Lilligant into Ninetales to take the Ice Beam and then let my Typhlosion maybe take a potential Water move. And then I can just go for the Eruption here because I am Scarf. And I'm pretty sure my Typhlosion will outspeed his Greninja, so if he chooses to go for the Map Lock, it is not going to work. Yeah, let's get a Ninetales here and go for that Eruption. This should do a lot of damage. And we get it off. Yeah, that's some good damage there. That puts both these Pokemon in Faint range. So he has a U-turn Greninja. That's a pretty cool move. And I'm guessing he's going to go into Thunderous here and Earthquake, and that's actually going to be pretty bad for us. Yeah. Yep. Alright, good move on my opponent. Very, very good move. Yep. Alright, now we got to... He's going to switch out his Landorus, so I want to bring in Pokemon that can do good against that Thunderous. And I think I'm going to go Lilligant Regigigas. And I'm going to go for the Entrainment onto my Regigigas, and let's just... I don't know if Crush Grip or Ice Punch does more, honestly. 150. They do the same. But if he switches out, Crush Grip will be better. So let's Entrainment Regigigas. Yeah, let's just do this. He Swaggers. That's really bad, honestly. But yeah, so we get it off. Perfect. So he just goes for another Earthquake. That should not do much. Ooh, gets a critical hit though on our Regigigas. That's unfortunate. But Crush Grip one-shots, so that's awesome. And our Regigigas should outspeed his Landorus next turn, because it looks like he is Scarfed. So yeah, Regigigas looking very threatening here. That's good. He reaches an Aegislash, so this is really risky, but if I get a Sleep Powder off here, we're going to be in an amazing position. And we'll just Crush Grip that Landorus. He King Shields. That's actually perfect for us. If we get this off, that'll be so good. Nope, we don't, of course. Yeah, as you know, Sleep Powder goes through King Shield, so we would have got that Sleep Powder off, but you know, you can't win them all. He brings in Greninja, and I think we'll just Sleep Powder Aegislash again, and we should be faster than that Greninja, so I'm just going to Crush Grip it. Honestly, no reason not to. Yeah, it kind of hinges on whether we get the Sleep Powder off, honestly, because if not, he's going to KO our Regigigas, and we're not going to have too many good answers. Awesome. That's perfect. That's so good. Yeah, I'm really happy that we got that off. He's probably going to bring in Lapini here, and they're starting the Fake Out on our Regigigas, but he does bring in Heatran. I think that's a mistake on his part. Now, the question is, do I want to substitute, or do I want to risk the Sleep Powder on Heatran, or do I want to switch in my Rotom? I think those are all options we have. Sun's almost gone, so our Lilligant is not going to be that useful the next few turns. I think I'm going to switch into Rotom. He's taken a turn to sleep already, though. Yeah, I like this better, though. This Drain Punch will put him in close combat range. He does King Shield, so that's fine. But that does a lot of damage, so we might have to take a Heat Wave. Actually, no, we can't take a Heat Wave. There's no way. Yeah. And he's Life Orb Heatran. Okay. Yeah, we do not have any answers to that Aegislash now, though. That was my fear. I'm going to go Lilligant here. I think Pinsir's more important against the Lopunny. And I'll Thunderbolt Heatran, and I think I'll go for the substitute. He protects Heatran, so good play by my opponent. We get the substitute off, though. Hopefully he stays asleep. That would put us in the game. Awesome, cool. Yeah, so now I don't want to let's Thunderbolt the Aegislash and Leaf Storm the Heatran. I don't know if he can take this, though. That's the problem. Actually, he's going to... Yeah, I'm gonna make a read. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. He's gonna King Shield Heat Wave. I'm gonna call that. So I'm gonna Thunderbolt his Heatran and Sleep Powder his Aegis Slash again. Yep, perfect. So he'll wake up, King Shield. We'll get the Sleep Powder off. Yeah, that was a good, awesome turn. Awesome. Oh, he actually KOs himself. I forgot about that Life Orb. Oh, we missed Sleep Powder though. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. At this point, I think we Thunder Wave Lopunny. We do not have Protect. Yeah. Not looking good, guys. Sorry. And we'll Sleep Powder Aegis Slash again. He returns our. Oh, we live it! We get it off. Oh, okay, this is really good. Because this means we'll be able to. Yes, this is perfect. This is perfect. We can Pain Split now. This is why we have Pain Split on our Rotom. We can Pain Split the Lopunny and we can substitute. Okay, nice Protect there. So we'll get a free substitute off. Is our Lopunny's faster though, so we. It's Scrappy. Yeah, I don't know what to do with Lopunny here. He's saying GG. I'm not sure why that's the case. I don't know if he's saying that because we lose or. I really should double target Lopunny. Would I be able to get the KO? If I Thunderbolt it at least, I think I have to go for that because the Pain Split turn's not working anymore. Ooh, this is gonna be real close. Nope, don't get it. He wakes up, he Shadow Balls. Okay, yeah, that should be game. And he returns Lilligant. Okay. Alright, so if we hit another Sleep Powder, because I can feint this Lopunny, break its Protect, and then I'll Sleep Powder the Aegis Slash again. So if we get off another Sleep Powder, we have a chance to win this game. And yeah, he protects, but Feint's going to break that, so Feint is a really good move for Pinsir. Oh, he has Shadow. Oof, yeah, I think that's game, honestly. I want to Protect because he's going to King Shield. Yep. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, now, yeah, he wins, I think. Oh! I forgot about that play. It failed last turn. I'm dumb. Yeah, I don't think we couldn't have won anyway, honestly. Yeah, because he's two-shotting us and we were not two-shotting him before. Yeah, that'll be game. Alright, so we actually unfortunately lost 2 out of our 3 games today. I don't think that's too much of an indication. Actually, I'm going to go back and check our rating, though. Alright, 1,242. So we're climbing towards the ladder, the top 500 on the ladder, which is around 1,500, I think, or 1,550, something like that. But I don't think this should let us down too much. I think those were good games. This team definitely has some flaws, and you saw how it can't really perform against the higher level teams, like that first team that we lost to especially. But that team was also very threatening. So, or wait, no, was that the last team? I know that team was the threatening team. Yeah. So you see how these teams can't stand up to those better teams per se all the time. These troll teams that I've been building. That's why I plan to get to the top 500 with the troll teams, and then use a better team after that to climb higher. But I think these teams, honestly, I think both the games I lost today, I could have played a little better and won. So I'm not gonna give up hope on this this Regigigas team. I think we're gonna use it in one more episode for you guys, because I really like it, and honestly, I need to think some more before I make another troll team. I got some stuff in mind, but I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, 3 good games today. You saw the strengths and weaknesses of this team. And hopefully it'll perform a little better in the next episode as we continue to climb the ladder. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.